Kia ora koutou i te whānau, nau mai, haere mai ki tēnei hui. I wish I was here with you today. Sadly, I have had to catch an aeroplane at 9 o'clock this morning and fly all the way down to Christchurch. So I am not with you, but thanks to the magic of technology, I can make this video to share with you. And thanks to the magic of Miss Nami, it can be live streamed and I can watch myself talking to you, which is a bit crazy. You'll notice I am wearing my potai because it is term one and the sun is very strong and fierce. And so we have to protect our heads, particularly a head like mine that doesn't have much protection without this. Anyway, today is Bucket-Filler Day, which is a brilliant day, a really important day at our school. In fact, it's such an important idea and it's such an important part of who we are and how we are that we are now going to celebrate Bucket-Filler Day every year at Western Heights. So I've got a question to start us all off. Who likes to be happy?
There was someone who loved his life. Happy was his motto. H-A-P-P-Y, 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 and happy was his motto.
Yeah, well, I love my life. I love my job and I love my opportunity to be part of this family. And I wanted to share with you today that there is a very simple way, a very simple how you can be happy. It is an idea that most of you will know. It's all about how to be happy every day. And the guidance is in a book called Have You Filled a Bucket Today? So we're going to learn all about being bucket fillers. We are going to listen to this awesome story being read to us.
A Bucket Today, A Guide to Happiness for Kids by Carol McLeod. Creatively read and adapted by Miss Jill. All day long, everyone in the whole wide world walks around carrying an invisible bucket. Yeah, you can't see it, but it is there. You have a bucket. Your mom, your dad, they each have buckets. Your sister and brother have buckets too. Your grandparents, friends, and neighbors all have buckets. Everyone carries an invisible bucket. Your bucket has only one purpose. Its purpose is to hold your good thoughts and good feelings about yourself. You feel very happy and good when your bucket is full. And you feel very sad and lonely and angry when your bucket is empty. Other people feel the same way too. They're happy when their buckets are full, and they're sad when their buckets are empty. It's great to have a full bucket, and this is how it works. You need others to fill your bucket, and other people need you to fill theirs. So, how do you become a bucket filler? You fill a bucket when you show love to somebody, when you say or do something kind, or even when you give somebody a smile. That's being a bucket filler. A bucket filler is a loving, caring person who says or does nice things that makes other people feel special. When you make somebody feel special, you are filling a bucket. But you can also dip into a bucket and take out some good feelings. You dip into a bucket when you make fun of somebody, or when you say mean things, or even when you ignore somebody. That's being a bucket dipper. A bully is a bucket dipper. A bucket dipper says or does mean things that make other people feel bad. You know, many bucket dippers have an empty bucket themselves. They think that they can fill their own bucket by dipping into somebody else's, but that will never work. But guess what? When you fill somebody's bucket, your bucket gets filled too. You feel good when you help others feel good. All day long, we're either filling up or dipping into each other's buckets by what we say or do. Try to fill a bucket and see what happens. You love your mom and dad, so why not tell them that you love them? You can even tell them why. Your caring words will fill their buckets right up. Watch for smiles to lighten their faces. A smile's a good clue that you have filled a bucket. If you practice, you'll become a great bucket filler. Just remember that everyone carries an invisible bucket, and think of what you can do or say to fill it. Here are some ideas for you. You could smile and say hi to the bus driver. They have a bucket. You could invite the new kid at school to play with you or sit by you. They have a bucket. You could write a thank you note to your teacher. They have buckets. Bucket filling is fun and easy to do. It doesn't matter how young or old you are, and it doesn't cost any money. It doesn't take much time either. And remember, when you fill someone else's bucket, you fill your own bucket too. So why not decide to be a bucket filler today and every day? Just start each day by saying to yourself, I'm going to do something to fill somebody's bucket today. And at the end of each day, ask yourself, did I fill a bucket today? Yes, I did.
And there we go. So that was our story about have you filled a bucket today? And it's got a really good message for us. And it's got some reminders, and here they are. How to be a bucket filler. There are things you can do. You can share. You can listen. You can be kind. You can take turns. You can smile. You can help. You can be polite. You can give a compliment. And you can include others. And when you do that, you're going to be filling a bucket. In fact, if you do a lot of that, you're going to fill a lot of buckets, and your bucket is going to be so full it will be overflowing, which is just awesome. That's how we all want to be. Now, to finish, we have got the Bucket Filler's Pledge. This is a promise to help you remember how to be a bucket filler. I'm a bucket filler each and every day. Kind things I do, kind things I say, and I do my best not to ever dip, and I say I'm sorry if I ever slip. It's a pretty good promise. You know, there you have it. Everybody wants to be happy, and now you know how to be happy. So there's only one thing left, and that's to just do it. Yep. Be Nike. Bring out your inner Nike and just do it. Because we're a bucket filling school. We fill buckets and we have no dipping. And man, I just can't wait until everybody in this school is a bucket filler and there's no dipping. Because when we do that, well, we'll all be more awesome. And as Kid President taught us last week, we need to be more awesome. Thank you, everybody. Go out and fill some buckets. Happy Bucket Filling Day. Sorry I'm away, but I will see you on Monday. That all rhymed. Hope you noticed. Bye now.